Click on TIA and start the window. Then create new project. Right here the project name. Now we are using S7 1200. That's why I am giving the name S7 1200 project. You can change here the location and author, anything, whatever you want. I will change here. Then just click on create. Okay. As you come here, configure the device, add new device. Now we have to select 1200 series. Now how to select the CPU? So go to your PLC and yes, your PLC hardware. You can see here CPU 1214C AC DC relay. Here also you have to see. Okay, now in this you have to select one. So how to select this? Go here on your hardware and you can see here 2141BG310XB0. Okay, so here also you have to select 31. Okay, this is the description of your CPU and this is the version. Go down and add it. Okay, so this is your PLC CPU. So now if you want to see the configuration of this CPU, then you can go to here PLC underscore 1. If you want to see the addressing and anything, then properties. Okay, so here you will see that no properties available. But why? For that, what you have to do? Yes, you have to first download this PLC configuration to hardware device. Okay, so we will go back. Okay, so to download it to device, what you have to do? First, you have to connect this cable. This is Ethernet cable to our laptop and also to hardware. Okay, for communication. Then here is the icon, download to device. Click here. Okay, this window will pop up. Here you have to select type of the PGPC interface. So this is PN/I. I means it is Ethernet communication. And now you have to select the driver. So this is, we are using here Realtek PCIe FE family controller driver. Okay, so here you can search, or here you can select this show all compatible device. So this is best option and start search. Okay, here see, this is the IP address and this one is the IP address it is showing. So here you can see both the IP address of PC and PLC are same. So when we search for show all compatible device, it search automatically and it matches it automatically. And now just what we have to do, we have to just now load. Now go to load. So it is compiling configuration. Now this window will pop up. What you have to do? Here you can see software and online is up to date. These are okay. Now for stop module, what you have to do, select stop all. Okay, and then click here download. If you are seeing here something like overwrite the program, then you can select overwrite it. You have to check that box. Okay, here we are not seeing it, so no issue, just load it. Then here it should be start module. If it is not there, then select the start module. Okay, then finish. So our configuration is completed. Now what we have to do, we have to write a program. So here go to program blocks, then main OB1. So here you can write any program whatever you want, but as you change the PLC, the addressing may be changed. Now we can go to this PLC_1, then to properties, to see properties and addressing. So here in D, here you can see DI14 DQ10. It means, so 14 inputs are there, digital inputs, and 10 digital outputs are there. Here we can check it. How to check it? See, it is showing here. These are input. DI means digital inputs 0.0 to 0.7, and also here we can address it like 1.0 to 1.5. So if we calculate all inputs, these are total 14, and outputs are total 10, means 0.0 to 7 and 1.0 to 1.1, total 10 outputs. Okay, but let me clear one thing, that all these inputs and outputs are made externally, okay, on panel. But as you see here on PLC, if you have only PLC, not this complete module, then how to check it? So here you can see this is a 24 VDC power supply. Then here these are 24 VDC inputs, 0 to 7 and 0 to 5, means total 14 inputs. Okay, and here are relay outputs. As we have selected 1200 series, which is AC DC relay, means AC input, DC working, and relay output. Okay, so here D0 to 4, and these are complete total 5 plus 5, 10 outputs. Okay, here are wires, and through wires these are connected to this panel internally. Okay, so this is for this is user interface, and this is for our, this is for easy accessible. So it is complete a lab kit to easily access all inputs and outputs of PLC and give signal. In field you may be see here other types of sensors or push buttons. Here these are toggle switches, and at the place of output, instead of these LEDs, you may see various types of relay or any contact or solenoid or anything. Okay, so let's go to our programming block. Now we have confirmed that we have addressing from 0.0, I 0.0 for input, and Q 0 point something for output. Okay, so let's do programming. We are here doing a simple program that just connect here the input block, coil as output. Okay, give here the addressing is I 0.0, enter, and here output we are giving, we'll select Q 0.0. Okay, so what we can do, download to device, just select here download to device. You can compile also, but as I know that my program don't have any error, just load it, and you can see here now what we have to do. This is very important. Monitoring, just press this speck like icon. Okay, now it's ready for monitoring. Okay, so now what I am going to do, I am just turning on this I 0.0. You can see here this output means Q 0.0 is turned on. Here also you can see the line is green. It means the output is turned on. And if we turn off this, then here also it goes off, and here also. So this is the basic steps of programming. If you want to go offline, just if you turn off this monitoring, it will ask, do you want to go offline? You can select yes, and the simulation will stop. Okay, so hope you like this video. Thank you so much, and work on PLC. Love PLC.